Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Spare Corner. My name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner. Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming, as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major. And when I am not poor, which is not right now, I might travel places and post about it somewhere. As you've seen the title on YouTube. So I just want to make this very clear quickly, because I don't see anybody here right now, but you're probably going to be watching this at a different time. If you are, I am on Planet Zoo. That is what we're going to be playing. I have to wait for the next available server available to play Planet Zoo, which we're 152 in line. Yesterday, it took about a full hour of me talking for an hour and a half for us to finally have a rig. This is going by pretty quickly. A couple of seconds ago, we're at 200. Right now, it's 150. But keep in mind that it might take a bit. So if you're watching this at a different time, and there's about a bunch of nonsense that I'm about to do to keep you entertained, and you don't want to watch that, you can skip to later part in this video where we finally actually get into the game. It could be very possible that what I'm about to suggest is going to go by so quickly, because like one time I was waiting for the next available rig and it said I was like 190 in line, and then all of a sudden I was in the game. So it might just happen sporadically, but I do have an idea, because we are not currently playing Planet Zoo because I'm chatting right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set something up on Twitch first. I'm just going to clarify. Unfortunately, I can't do this on YouTube because YouTube it doesn't really do live stream availability. It's kind of weird on YouTube live streaming. It's like you have to have a thumbnail and you have to have a title, even though that is very varied. And there might be other stuff that happens in the video, but you have to be a little bit more intentional about live streaming on YouTube. But anyways, I talked about that yesterday in yesterday's video. We're at 148. I'm definitely keep you updated of where we're at. If you are not sure why I'm starting the stream right now, one, we just did the Zelda Adventure stream. And then I said we were going to do this immediately after, which is what we're doing right now. But in the middle of, or waiting for this, I'm going to be editing photos from a London trip from a couple of years ago. And then we're going to play Planet Zoo, just so that we have something to do beforehand. There's no one right here right now, so I can't really chat with them for the next God knows how long, or yap with them. And I think after yesterday's talk, I'm pretty all talked out. At least in talking of nonsense, because I think I talked for about an hour and 40 minutes yesterday about nonsense. So, and also it's a little bit easier to engage when somebody's here. So if you're watching this at a different time on YouTube, you could probably fast forward for the next little section, and then you'll actually get to the Planet Zoo section of this video. But for now, I'm going to edit some videos on stream, not videos, photos from London trip. London several years ago. And then Planet Zoo. Okay. So I updated the title for this stream on Twitch. But YouTube, I can't do that. So I guess, unfortunately, you just kind of have to hang around. But in the meantime, I'm going to... Oh, wow, I haven't seen you in so long. I know, it's so long. Your local NSWER. I was just explaining for the pre-recorded people who are watching this in the future that I'm going to be editing some photos while we wait for the next available rig to play Planet Zoo. We're currently 145, and I started this like less than 10 minutes ago, and we were at 200. So we'll probably get in the game soon, hopefully. But in the meantime, I'm going to edit some photos so I don't like just ramble about nonsense like I did yesterday. So I'm just going to quickly pull up a couple of photos from my previous trip. What is this? I know a lot of these I edited prior. So let's going to open this with Affinity Photo. And then I'm going to switch over the screen to said Affinity Photo. So just give me 1 second to set that up. Yeah, and then that way we can have Affinity Photo in the background. We can keep track of what's going on with our rig as well. So here we have the number, we're 142. And then here are the photos we're going to be working on. So this is the Royal Navy Canal. Actually, you know what I could do is I could just probably put this like right here. So it looks like, oh, it's the ad, but it's not, you know? So this was in the Royal Navy Canal in London. Very pretty place. They only let a certain amount of people play. Well, to be fair, I don't pay for the subscription. I could upgrade, but I'm too poor. So I just take the free version, which you have to wait. If I were to pay, I probably could skip this entire line, but I don't pay for it because, again, I'm broke. So I just wait in line, which I don't mind doing at all, really. But I'm going to take off my glasses so I can actually see what I'm seeing, because these are just blue light glasses. I don't need glasses, but I'm going to wear these so that I can, you know, protect my eyes. But since we're looking at a very hued yellow image, I want to make sure that I'm going to edit this properly. So we're going to brighten it up a bit, turn down some of the darker tones, maybe turn up a little bit more brightness. I'm kind of liking that. Let's work on some clarity, just a little bit. And then we're going to white balance, add some blue in there. Oh, but that almost like kind of removes the gold. I like it there, I think. But I think we need to turn on a little bit more of a green tone. Like right, because that's too yellow. Maybe right about here, I'm thinking. And then we can turn the contrast on to hopefully get a little bit away from that. And we'll go into details and let's do some removal of noise, just a little bit, because it might remove the image a little too much. We're at 135, so yeah, we're flying. We might only get a couple of photos done, but it's still better than nothing, right? And I need to get this done yesterday, basically. I've been avoiding doing this for so long. Look at that. The image is already better. Now, one of my trademarks that I like doing when I do photo edits, I always have a blue shade incorporated, but this is a very red image, so I might want to add this layer twice. So let's copy and paste it. And then that way there's a little bit more of a blue tone there. Now I'm going to go to white balance just to adjust this a little bit more. We're going to turn down that red, that pink, I should say, because you love pink. But for some reason, it's not really... Oh, you see it more in the gold. Maybe right about there. Okay. And then, okay, we're 135. We're still sitting there. All right, so now we're done this image. Now we can just export. I'm going to do this off screen so you don't see my private photos. Doo-doo. No, apparently not. Okay, I'll just move this over quickly. All right. Unfortunately, I can't do this. That's so annoying. Okay, instead of doing that, actually, what we'll do is I will just leave it off. I won't save this image, but we'll save it mentally. And then I'll save it on a different time. That way I don't have to keep saving them privately like that. Let's go turn this up a little bit more. This was still in the same room, I'm pretty sure, because this looks like the architecture. Oh, no, that might have been the neighboring room, I think. We'll turn down that black tone a little bit more, because I do enjoy that. You kind of see here, though, like if we were to zoom in, there's a lot of noise here. And that was partly because I accidentally turned on the wrong setting on my camera. I didn't even realize I turned it on, and then I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. So that's kind of a problem, but it's fine. We've got noise reduction here, so let's just turn that on a little bit. I think right about there will be fine. And then we can go into clarity and turn that up a little bit. And then that should fix our problem, in theory. All right, now let's go to white balance. And yeah, we can turn on a little bit more of a yellow tone, I think. Bring in that sunlight over here, because obviously like this was a very bright day, but it almost doesn't look like it was so bright. So if we add a little bit more yellow, then you can tell that the sun was there. It was just because of the weird setting I had on my camera, unfortunately. And then we'll turn that vibrance all the way up and leave the saturation like 2. All right, and then that one's done. This is a very pretty image of the ceiling in the same room. So we'll just turn this up. mean, obviously it's distorted because I'm like looking up with my camera, right? So it's not a great image, but we'll turn down that black point, bring back the brightness, turn up the clarity a little bit, and the contrast. And let's bring up the saturation just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with that white balance again and try to level out some of these tones. I can definitely see there's a lot more green, so we want to bring back more of a pink. There we are. We're getting some color here. Yeah. And then we can turn up the saturation just a little bit more to bring back more of that color from the ceiling. Because the room like looked really yellow because of the amount of gold in that room. So it was also reflecting in my camera, and it also bounced back on the photo. But obviously, like, I wasn't making great photography decisions that day. Because I'm not a photographer, really. I just like taking pictures. It's kind of like a hobby for me. So I don't know all the perfect odds and ends of like photography, but this is like how I do it. This is how I enjoy to do it for myself. I have done like a couple of photo shoots, but I've never made big money from it. So I've just never really invested in it, but I do like photography as a hobby. I really like it. Let's just do some contrast and some clarity on that one. Turn up the vibrance. Just like saturation by 2. Then we'll go into the white balance again and turn it down just a little bit. I'm seeing some green tones coming in, so we're just going to balance a little bit more with that pink. Turn on that blue. And I think this is going to need a little bit more. I think right about here is good, but I think we need to bring back some more of that yellow. So right about here. And then we'll go into our details and we'll get rid of some of that noise again, just a little bit. I'm not against noise in photography, and sometimes I intentionally actually put noise in my photography if I feel like it's necessary. But when it feels like it kind of takes away from the image, like unfortunately I can't fix that here, but if we see here, we can see the distortion around the columns, and that is again because of the wrong setting I had on my camera when I took this photo. But this is a raw format. Like the ratio of this is 6016 pixels, which is pretty large. So this isn't like going to show up in a ton of photos of me removing that. So I don't have to worry too much about that. And then here is my friend. For proportion size of this room, I really liked that candelabra. I thought it was very pretty. We're going to turn up that brightness. We'll just turn it down a little bit more. Let's turn up the black point because I still want the shading here. I really like the way the dark tones show up here. I'm going to turn up that brightness, and then we're going to turn up the contrast. Make it a little bit more moody. Let's bring in some clarity, just a little bit. Also, it's not always great using clarity when there's people in the photo, because sometimes you'll end up getting too much clarity on people and it doesn't look very flattering. At least, again, that's how I feel about it. I don't know that's like really the rule. It looks a little bit green though here. So let's turn on some pink. There we go. And then let's go into details and try to remove a little bit more of that noise. Just like around this area, I feel like I'm seeing it the most is right here and in this square. And I can't unsee it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that should be good. Well, also, like, I'm going to be using a lot of these photos for scrapbooks because I want to do a scrapbook from this trip. But I also want to give these photos to my friend, and I don't want to give them photos that they won't like, you know? All right, so this one we can tilt, which I'm trying to remember how to do this. View, rotate, right. Come on. Why do I have to do it this way? That's so weird. I don't like it. Anyways, let's turn up the exposure on this. This guy's face is a little bit weird. We're 123. Nice. We'll turn on some black point, a little bit more brightness. Now, this is very orange, so we can definitely turn down the white balance by quite a bit there. Yeah, see, look at that. It's already bringing back the color. Now, this would be, I think, a good spot between the two. Like, I do tend to lean more towards pink tones, I've noticed, when I do editing, because I think some people might prefer this more, but I actually prefer more of a pinker tone on things. And we'll just turn up a little bit more of that warm tone. So we'll turn on the black point, and we're going to also turn up the brightness as we do that as well. And then we'll turn on some contrast. And then I'm going to move down just a little bit this way, pardon me. We're at 119. Okay. And then we turn up the saturation quite a bit. Actually, we'd need to turn this down. The vibrance is usually good enough, I think. I think we need to turn up the brightness though a little bit more, because I like the way in this painting she's highlighted here. And obviously, like, it's a choice, right? To make the men more in a darker area of the painting, whereas she's more bright, and she's also wearing white, whereas the men are wearing more like darker tones and, you know, fabrics of darker tones. And also this lion here. I'm not sure what these images were depicting. I just saw images of this place on Google, and I'm like, yeah, let's go there. My friend was like, yeah. I don't think we knew anything about the history of this place, to be honest. I'm just going to turn down the luminance because I was like here, which I'm not against, but then it starts making things look a little circly, and I can't even explain it further than that. It's just patches look circly from far away. It almost looks like a watercolor painting, and this isn't watercolor, so I'm going to turn it down just a little bit to kind of preserve some of that solid shading and layers. 117. And then I think okay with that. No, did I miss Legend of Zelda? You did. You did, my dude. And now I'm editing photos from London. While we wait for the next available rig, which is 117 away. No, I mean, you can go back. It's available on my YouTube. What a good game. She barely played it, though. Oh, no. I didn't realize that I said it was a good game. It wasn't a good game. I straight up lied. I'm sorry. But here's the thing though, is I had rules about these CDI playthroughs. I was like, I'm not going to sit through, I'm not going to sit through these CDI games when I did it more for the memes. I didn't really do it for like wanting to play a thorough playthrough. I just did it for the memes, bro. It's good because the memes from it were iconic. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think I made any memes, but it was still nice to be a part of the meme, if that makes sense. So to cut time while we are waiting for the next available rig, I'm just working on editing photos from London. Contrast, clarity, ooh. And then let's turn to some vibrance. And then I'm going to also, because this, I'm finding a little bit more pink tone here. So I'm going to turn on a little bit of the green tint there and bring that yellow back in a little bit more. So in that way it kind of balances itself out. And you can kind of see the window here is actually from like this one here. So yeah. And then let's go into details and try to reduce some of that noise just a little bit. I think this one's a good spot. No, hold on. Let's try one more. Yeah, I think right there would be good. Okay. Next available rig is still 116. Okay, now we have the candelabra. I turn up that image a little bit more. Turn on that darker point again. I'm going to bring in more contrast because I really love that moodiness, but still bring up that brightness because I still like the idea of this part being really bright and this area being very dark. So I think I'm actually going to try to bring down a good balance between the two. And I think this is a really good balance. All right, let's try to bring in some clarity so we can really highlight some of these details. Like if we zoom all the way in, obviously it's very noisy. You can also see that my hand was shaking when I took the photograph. And also I was, again, using that really poor edit, like camera setting, which I'm still mad about. But like I couldn't figure out how to fix my camera. I turn on, like, there's this, like, I don't know what it's called. It's like, there's a setting on my camera, and it's called bracketing. And bracketing ends up doing this. And every time it turns on bracketing, I start freaking out. Because I'm like, this is not what I wanted. Like, stop this. This is also a little bit tilted. So we need to fix that as well. So I'm going to zoom out. I think that fixes the tilt. But we need to bring in some of the edges. Because now that we've tilted it a bit, it should kind of cut off some of the edges. Like if we were to, hold on, go into view, show grid. Oh, hold on. Looks like the game's available for us. Woo! This is exciting. Bum, bum, bum. I think what I also need to do is just turn this into full screen mode. There we go. Look at that. Planet Zoo. I was thinking about this all day while I was at work. I'm like, I can't go home. Can't wait to go home to play Planet Zoo. I should probably fix the, hold on one second. The Twitch page as well, because now we are no longer editing photos. There we go. Should I turn up the music or is it like too quiet? Just let me know. Also, I was playing a little bit of this earlier, so I'll show you quickly what I was doing earlier, and then we'll go back into what I was working on yesterday. Staff won't be efficient at their jobs if they have to walk long distances. Think about how you lay out your zoo to avoid this happening. Sure, whatever. Don't care. Okay. So, oh, it's never a good sign when you see a keeper running like that. Is an animal escaped again? Vet cannot reach the habitat. Mechanic cannot reach the habitat. Cannot access the keeper hut. Facility has broken down. Okay, well, we've already called the mechanic. Quarantine has passed on both Evernine, and Swindle. Love those names. Okay. Apparently there's something wrong with my African lion. Ooh, there's some poopies in here. So let's look at our work zone, because it says it might be work zone setup. Yes. Okay, so let's go to our work zone setup. You gonna come up more, Tish? Kate. Oh, you know what? I remember what it is now. I have animal and exhibit and staff only within the elephant like habitat, and there's gonna be some mechanics. Pooty tat tat tat, we need you. She's kneading my knee right now. When I did this, I could technically put it in guest and staff as well, but I will not, because all of these vets should be animal exhibit staff, and all of these zookeepers should also be working with that. So apparently to this, I have all my keepers working on high workload, which is interesting. She needs pets. She has enough pets. Let's be real. But hold on, I have to fix the chat for a second because I can't really see it. It's on a weird angle. There we go. But yeah. So I think it's also like this mechanic here who's in guest and staff is saying that it can't reach the grizzly. Stop rubbing your face on the microphone. Yes. Like I think they're trying to go to the elephants, but they can't, you know, because I've kind of blocked them off. Do I have you guys at a good wage? Like 552 for a security guard? Well, apparently. What is this? So was the Zelda game worse than the other ones? I mean, it was a little bit more playable. So I wouldn't say it was worse. But it was pretty weird. If you want to watch it, you can find the VOD on my YouTube channel. It was definitely an experience, though. It wasn't as awkward as those cartoons were, but yeah. I think it's saying this because I probably will. I watched the last one. Right on. I think it's saying this because I don't have a ton of staff room. I need to check if my mechanics... Yeah, we'll just ignore all this. Dismiss. Facility has broken down. And we're going to ignore this as well because there's already a mechanic on its way. We know about this. We need to go to zoo and we need to look at our vet research. So all of them are doing various different types of research. Where's our mechanic? Okay, so we need to get somebody working on staff facilities, I think, because we can get a bigger, what's it called? A bigger staff room. Being prepared. Yeah, repaired, not prepared. And because of that, I think it'll allow them to rest better. Okay, so what I have done when I was playing earlier, we're just going to pause for a second because I was playing by myself and I'm just going to quickly show everybody what I was doing. So obviously I was I don't think I did anything here too different. I think it was pretty much all the same thing. I have the animals all set up here with new toys and stuff like that, which I think has already been in there. This is a little bit... Oh, excuse me. 1 second. Sorry, I had to rub my eye and I didn't want to do it on screen. But I had to set up this new tran. So this is a very weird, janky walkway. And I realized what was wrong. One, oh, I think I got a cat hair in my eye. For the queuing of the tram, you have to take this walking path, which is different. The paths for that is queuing paths, whereas exiting, you have to use regular paths. So that was the problem there. So I kind of set that up. Going in here, we have a bunch of like food stations. I should move these. Let us move you here, and let's move you like here, here. Great. And then I finally got some research done on electricity, so I have added this here so it powers everything in the area. Oh, we should also move those ATMs because nobody's gonna be able to reach those. So let's move these, because that's all like staff pathing. Let's move one of them through the entrance to the queue, like right here as well. That way they can, if they need to get some money out so they can go on the station, they can. So I've added a lot more stations. This looks like fun. You just kind of hang out in here. Okay. We need to get, I was noticing though when I was doing this, that we need to get a mechanic to look at this barrier. Yeah, because it's got holes in it. Don't know about that. You're okay, Mortish. That sound freaked her out. Where do we select? Here we go. So we need to get the mechanic to look every 3 months, and same with the vet. All right. Now, so that was what we've done with this area. Nothing really big new. Big new. Okay, so I also created this really janky looking path to this side over here because you need to connect, right? So now we have them over here. I have also created this new exhibit that we can put our bears in, and also this various different staffing pieces. I would like to get some like pillars, so in that way this isn't a floating building, or at least like it kind of makes sense. But this is a new staffing setup, so in that way people can take care of the bears. I'm also thinking over here we have like certain amenities, probably some seating areas. Maybe we could even finally set up like a speak area for education. But yeah, we're going to put the Grizzlies in here. So what we're going to do first is we're going to... Got to move us all the way over there. Okay. Let's select all. And move you all here. And now the Grizzlies are set up to go over there. We're just going to make sure that our work zones will be available for these animals to arrive. So I am looking for staff. There we are. Work zones, animals, exhibits. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to add you. And then for guest and staff, as tradition, we also add in the staff facilities. That way, mechanics who are specifically in work zones for, like, you know what I mean? Oh, do you see them running here? They got the bears. Ooh, I'm so excited. They got the bears. Okay. Because it's going to take them a while to get here. Where did you get this game? Google or a platform? Well, hello, everyone. Welcome, David Flannery. Flannery? Is that how you say your name? Welcome to the chat. I got this game off of Steam. But you can buy this. I think there's other forms of ways that you can buy this game. Yeah, it's on Steam. And then yes. Yeah, but this game, I'm playing through GeForce because it technically shouldn't work on Mac computers, but GeForce thankfully allows Mac computers to use these games. So, I'm so excited for these bears. Oh, a little too close. Oh, you're on top of each other. There's our beautiful bears. They're so cute. Okay, let's get them set up before we move on and I finish showing you the zoo. So definitely your habitat is not something you want. So let's check on what you want. You want different plants. And so you want the taiga, tundra, and tempera. So taiga is also another word for boreal forest. The taiga in Russia is known as... well, in Canada, it's known as the boreal forest, and United States as well, because it goes through Alaska. But in Russia and like that area, it's known as the taiga. So it's kind of the same thing. Then we have tundra and temperate. And they're also more for North America, pardon me. So they want like no grass that's long, which apparently we have quite a bit. And they need sand, and they'd be okay with some snow, which I'm not too surprised because they like the tundra. So let's work on this. All right, so let's get in some regular grass, I guess. Actually, let's bump the intensity and the size. And then at least we can get rid of some of that long grass, which I have no idea where this long grass is. Yeah, they're like way too much grass, bro. Okay, that's fine. You wanted a little bit of sand, but apparently that's the right amount of sand. So now that we've done that, now we can basically just throw in snow, I think, to cover the rest, because you be good for all the snow. And maybe a little bit more soil as well to kind of deal with some of that. I'm not sure, though, where that long grass is. Oh, perfect. And you also want some deep water. Can only swim underwater with the minimum of area and then 4 meters deep. Okay. So do you want deep water? Let's look at your Zoopedia. I mean, really, you should prepare in advance, but I don't care. Oh, they don't need water requirements. But you could do deep water if you wanted. I might want to. You know what? I don't think I can, now that I'm thinking about it, because for this scenario, they blocked up the terrain and sculpting. Yeah, so I couldn't even use the water if I wanted to, so whatever. All right, let's do some snow. Actually, we should click on one of you while I do snow, I think. Which, to be fair, won't show up unless I use the heat coolers. That's it. I was like, what is the word again? All right, I don't know how cool you want this. Maybe you hate me for this. I don't know. We'll find out, you know? But I think they like colder temperatures. If I remember correctly, they want... where was it? I did read somewhere something about this. Oh, no, it was in the Zoopedia. I don't know why I didn't think about looking there. That makes sense. Your Zoopedia. In here, is it? Is it in here? 1, 2, 3. Research status. Gosh. It's here it is. God. Temperature requirement is -10 to 28 Celsius. So yeah, they like it chilly. Just a little bit. So let's turn these up to not that much. Let's do like -12. How about? We'll move you down to -14. So this area is a little bit more cooler. And then let's do -16. But we'll move down the range because we don't want like... Does it matter? Apparently not. Can we move down your range? For some reason, it looks like they're not moving down any range, which it might be just because of the overlap. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? It's because I have to press play, probably. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay. Well, let's turn off the heat map. Okay, now that we've done that, now we can probably start putting down some more snow. And hopefully it'll actually start. Yeah, it should start staying. Obviously, I don't think all of this should be snow because they did want some grass and, you know, stuff. So this might actually make them more mad. But let's do this now. And then that way we can click on them. Get out of here. Oh! Is it because I put... There we go. I was like, what's going on? It's because we turned down the size. That was so odd. Okay. Let's look on you. Come back. Come back. Okay, Swindle. You're good. You're good. This is all great. All these weird, awkward patches of snow. You loved this. Maybe we should turn you up a little bit more, because now it just looks ridiculous. A facility has broken down. Never a good sign. Which one? Well, which one? A vending machine. Vet research is complete. Okay, the MRSA is done, and now we have one done on the mandrill. So let's get you working on our new residents, the grizzly bears. My vets are so tired. Like, I'm like, do this next. Let's get you working on some drink shops, I think. Not that we'll stay here long, but to be fair, this scenario is going to take a while, I think. Okay, but we're going back to our bears because I want to continue working on our bears. Where are our grizzlies? Right here. Perfect. Now, you're so happy with the temperature and terrain. Perfect. Terrain. So what we need is some plants and some hard shelter. So let's go to nature, and we're going to select the continent of North America. We're going to get rid of this. Then we are going to go to biome. You want taiga. Was it tundra? And temperate, but I'm just going to double check. Temperate. Yeah, temperate. Perfect. And we need to get rid of this. All right. Now that we've done that, we can press play and then we'll see which plants you hate that I put down. So this is a, what is this? Are you okay with that? You're not acting out. Ooh, a beech sapling. You okay with beech trees? Let's get a spruce in here. We love a good spruce. Oh, the Tran is going by. The Tran? I don't know. A broken white. Let's do a couple of these. That would be nice. I feel like these would be very... Oh, okay, that scared me for a second. I thought it was the sound of an animal escaping. I'm like, God, no. Just a bunch of broken trees. Love that. Okay, we're going to press pause for a second. What are you screaming about? Can't find an accessible staff room with space. Yikes. Okay. You'll find it in a second. Don't worry. Buffalo dry grass, medium. What about some large patches? Large patches of grass. You're not complaining. You love all this. Well, that's because grizzly bears hang a lot out in Canada. So, of course, I know a little bit about this. Just kidding. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. It's not like I've ever seen a grizzly in real life. California redwood. Whoo! That is a nice tree. How do you feel about it? You love it. So do I. We'll just put another one next to it. Cute! Look at that. Imagine being on this train and passing this nice tree. I would love that. Now, let's get some rocks down. Okay, never mind. What is this? Oh, yeah, it's a cypress tree. Definitely want a couple of those. And let's get another tall one next to this redwood. Hi, Mortish. We have some dwarf, cornell, mediums, an elm tree. Perfect. And some festive spruce. Yes! Want some Christmas trees. That's a nice Christmas tree right there. I'm just going crazy here. And someone's going to be like, that doesn't look right. I don't care. It's pretty. We'll put that tree there. Okay, now, are you okay with the plants? Yes, you're happy with the plant coverage. I wish there were some rocks that were not these ones. For some reason, these are the only rocks. I don't get it. Where are the rocks? Oh, here we go. I was like, I want a nice rock. What are we talking about here? Or at least a rock that will cover itself in snow. Like that. Why does that look like it's hovering? That's so stupid. Let's get this. Move it down a little bit. Oh, it's snowing. What are we doing here? Why are we there? It's fine. And then can we X this, rotate a little bit more, and then we'll move this up that way, move you this way, down again. Oh, 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 oh no, oh no, it's getting patchy. Object must be placed. Isn't it placed? What are you talking about? Okay. I don't know what was going on there. We'll just ignore it. We'll move you down a little bit. We'll definitely have to get you guys some hard shelters. Don't worry. You're already pooping. That's a good sign. Poops are a good sign of a healthy animal. What is this? I want some of these trees. They're pretty. Oh my gosh, a maple tree? Absolutely. Represent. Morticia's like, we'll just put that in the middle of the heater. Why not? How are you enjoying life, you guys? Okay. Let's put this nice fat rock down. And we'll put you on top of there. These bears are so cute. I mean, you'd never want to meet one in real life, but they're cute in the video game. I think we could leave it like this. What is this? A virgin creeper fig. Phil? Oh. Just put it couple down so it doesn't look like the trees are just hanging out. I mean, they kind of are. And then, what are the rotation buttons? X, right. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute with the Christmas trees. I just want to make sure that the chat isn't broken. So give me 1 second, because this keeps happening sometimes. I think the chat might be broken. 1 second. Oh, sorry, your local NSWER. I've noticed that all the chat is broken now. So I'm just going to close this out and reopen YouTube. No, not that. Actual YouTube. That way I can actually see you talk in the chat. I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm so sorry. I wasn't ignoring you. My thing wasn't updating the chat. That makes me really annoyed when that happens. Okay, where are we? Oh, gotta turn down the sound because I feel like it's just gonna blare in my ear as soon as I do this. Okay, turn down the sound. Oh no, I guess the upper screen is just broken or something because the chat on YouTube doesn't show me any new conversations. I'm here, but I haven't said anything. Okay, yeah. Because I guess I was looking up that way, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what am I missing? But I think the screen above me hasn't updated the chat, and that's the problem. So I'm just going to quickly update that on... You know what? It's not even worth it. As long as I can talk to you, right? And, like, people can see on YouTube, like, what I'm saying. So it's fine. But good to know that I wasn't, like... You know, it wasn't gone. Oh! I didn't mean to press that button. Okay, turning back the music. Ooh, some branches. I love a good branch. We definitely need to get some nighttime lights on, though, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, yellow cedar. I love cedar trees. I grew up with cedar trees. That's a bush on a bush. That's not what I wanted. And they're definitely like one of my favorite. So, are you guys good? Are you still mad? Are you the ones that... No, you're actually pretty good. So you just need a hard shelter and you need food and toys. So we're going to stop giving you too many plants because I went pretty wild because I thought you guys were cute and you deserved the best. But anyways, so we need, I don't even care to invest right now on like really nice shelters for these guys because this is a tutorial zoo, right? So maybe at some point I'll put the Arctic shelter. I really want the Arctic pack because I actually want to like do, because like they have some really cool items and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm not making any clear. So the next zoo that I think you go visit, or at some point you visit in this game, is we're just gonna press X for a second and rotate this, and I want it to look like a fallen log. It's kind of hard to see though. Might need to get these lights out now, I think, actually. So let's go to facilities. Let's go to is it construction maybe? Yeah, here we go. So, we actually need to see what we're doing. So, we're going to press that. Oh no. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oops. Where are you? You're right here. I made a decision that I shouldn't have. Okay. You know what? That's not the worst place to put a light. Let's just rotate you a little bit better. So I think your there is good, but you need to do this. And then let's do there. Oh, it's cute. At least I think it's cute. I don't know. Might be a bad decision. Now, let's exit out of that because I think we might have accidentally put 2 lights down. But they also have decorative lights. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. New World decorative light. That's fun. What's the... trees. Trees with lights. Anyways. New World decorative decorative light spear. Can I just put this down? And would the bear play with it? That would be fun. Oh, you know what? They had these at the Phoenix Zoo in the water. And you could change they changed the colors of these. So maybe it's kind of the same thing. But let's actually get some spotlights going. So we'll put one here on this tree here. Okay. Now let's get another one done on the redwoods. We'll put it right behind this tree here. And over here. And then let's get some street lamps going on. So New World lamppost. I think it's actually more like this way. There we go. We actually probably need to do this around the entire zoo, but we're doing this now because this is a little bit easier and this is newer. This is not to do with what we're doing because the bears are the one we're supposed to be paying attention for right now, but I got distracted by these little things that I wanted to do so I could actually see the bears. So bear with me as I try to fix this out. Are you telling me I already have 30 minutes left? Are you kidding me? I feel like I just started. Maybe I did just start. I don't know. We'll put one here. And then we'll put one the exact same way there. Oh, I have no power over here? Is that what you're telling me? Because I'm not seeing anything. Unless it's like, oh, actually, it's about to be daylight. Imagine. Did all this work for daylight? Okay, if I press play, what's going on here? If I press pause, let's go to the heat map. Let's go to electricity. Yeah, that's what's going on. I was like, there's something wrong here. Did we unlock the... Hold on one second. I can't see chats here. Here we go. Now I can see chats. Did we finally unlock the solar panels? Or is that a no? Not nature facilities. No. But we can just probably do another wind turbine. It's fine. Because I think negative impact... Oh, that would be pretty bad, I guess. We'd have to put it like right here. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Terrain modification is failed. Is it because I need to move this up higher? Oh, it looks like that might be the problem. Okay, cool. And then we'll put a path down. Not Q. For this right here. Are you kidding me? We just need to move this up one, I think. Because you're higher. So what if we move you down? Move... Gosh. Pathing system's a little interesting in this game. I mean, I could just go... No, I can't go that way. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Okay, what if we do the pathing system here? Terrain is too uneven. I need to get out of this heat map. Oh, I forgot. It's actually up. I don't want this, though. It looks ugly, and I hate it. Ew, why'd you do that to me? Ew. is going on here? Oh, I think it got it for a second. There we go. Now we need to turn this path. We need to turn the path into back to being a regular path. There we go. Now, you need to be set up in the news work zone as well. So, staff work zones, animal and habitat, you. Guests and staff, you. Perfect. And then that should fix that. And if we go over here, does that mean that we can actually see things? Yes, there we go. Now it's nicely lit up. Okay. And what else do we need to see here? So we're going to press pause again because I also needed to check on the bears because they also wanted a habitat. I think everything else is pretty good. Yeah, you just need hard shelter, which there's the Africa. Or there is just the classic shelter, which might be a good option for us, actually. I really could use this Arctic one, but I don't want to spend money on that expansion pack. So this one should be fine, I guess. I don't know. But we'll put it behind the trees, so at least they get a little bit more privacy. And then we'll go over here to large bedding. And we'll put one here, and here, and here, and here. And then, will you guys be okay with that? Yep, that made you very happy. The grizzlies are good. And we need 14 more species in this zoo. And we now need just toy enrichment and food enrichment. So let's put a scent thingy down. Let's put a box down. And then, yeah, that's basically it. Actually, let's give you a large snowball as well. There we go. Now we just need food enrichment. So let's get you some water and some food, which should be here. Oh, the Savannah elephant is about to finally have her cubs. Cubs? That's not it. What is the name for an elephant baby? There's a term for that, right? I can't remember what it is. Tree scattering feeder. I feel like they'd like that. Food enrichment. And then let's also give you a food trough. Where is... Mechanic research is complete. Okay, perfect. You also like a log shelter? That's cool. We're not doing that, though. Here we go. Food tray. Okay. Now let's get the vet in here. No, not the vet. Sorry. The keeper. To make sure that you get your food done. And then I think that should be it for you guys. Because you should be all happy and, you know, happy. All right, now that we're over here, let's also get some education and some food down. So that way people feel like they're not just coming for the bears. They can also hang out and stuff like that. So let's just double check also our water treatment because I did put their water down. Yeah, okay, good. It is covered. Great. That's perfect. All right, so forget that. We do need guest facilities, though. So let's put down a couple of toilets. There is this right here. Great. Okay. I think this is kind of in the way of the the train, which is why, of course, you can use that. So there's that. Now, hi Mortish. What is this? A restaurant? Fun. Street box coffee. And let's get some more vending machines down, I think, because everybody loves a good vending machine. You could probably put these also on the path if they allow us. Yes, and that way people don't get viewing dome. Cool. But, chief beef, a gulpy. Let's do a gulpy as well. terrain, not train modification. Gulpy soda. It should be down, I think. But I guess it's because it's like... Okay, we won't do that then. That's fine. We'll just turn it here. We'll put it on this side of the toilets. So we have a gulpy and some food as well. Let's get some donation bins down. Let's get out of this heat map as well. So put one here. 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 And here. There we go. And we need to get some education down. I wanted to see if I could do an animal small talk, actually. Which this looks promising. It looks like it does fit. It might be a little chaotic, though. Can we do something like that? Nice. Okay. Then we'll do an animal talk point right here. Here we go. And then we're going to schedule this. There's only 33%. That's fine. Link. Confirm link. Great. Now, we need to talk about the grizzly bears. And we'll do this every... Let's do next month. August. Then we'll play some fun music. How about... a North American prairie grassland. Or actually redwood. That might be... No. Everglades. Carolinian woodlands. Maybe here. Do some... What? Why didn't that work? Oh, I have to press OK. That makes sense. Manage talks. Oh. That's fun. You can manage several different talks. Okay. Now, food throw path is blocked. Good. Don't do that. It's probably best you don't throw food at the animal. But apparently the scenery rate is awful. Like if you sat here, you'd be like, yeah, I hate it. Like, thanks, I guess. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do. I needed to hire an educator. That's right. I was like, what am I not remembering right now? So we need to go to staff. We go to educator. There. Now we can press play and pause. And then we're going to assign you this educator to the guest and staff work zone. We're going to go over here, click on this. And then we can click on... Where is our educator option? Link seating. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I have to put this in a work zone. So guests and staff. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Ooh. All right, so your guest and staff. Your guest and staff. Guest and staff. There we go. And this should be all okay. And that way, I think if we click on this... No educator assigned. Well, how do I assign the educator? I feel like I did this before and I already forget. Allow standing guest. Yes. Link seating. We're already done. Perfect. But where is the educator? Do I go into the educator and give it to that, like, assign them specific that way? Where are you? You're commuting, apparently. I can't remember how to do this. Capacity is 80. Learn more. Manage talks. Habitat. Grizzly bear. August. Per season. Overview. Conservation. I did this before, and now I can't remember how I did this. I'm so confused. Animal talk point requires a staff member to be able to access it. Are you saying this isn't accessible? Okay, hold on. There's stuff going on. Staff are having to queue at the facility. Which one? This one. Okay. So we need another workshop. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I don't know why you walked all the way over here, though. Animal welfare has attracted issues. Okay. What is your social welfare? You don't like your group. Okay. How many people are in your group? Animals are in your group, I should say. Animals. Okay. Okay, fair. Let's release y'all into the wild. Okay, never mind. We'll move you to the trade center. I think we can also adjust their layout while we're here, because I totally forgot to do that. So wide, mossy. There we go. Now y'all should be happy. Okay, go to zoo. Go to animal existing trade. Then let's move you both into the wild. Have fun. Habitat has damaged barriers. Okay, mechanic requested. Facility has broken down. Mechanic requested. Water treatment requires repair. Requested. Research is done. Barriers. Fet. They have done the aardvark, the mandrill, the Galapagos giant tortoise, and the green iguana. A water treatment requires repair. We've already done this. Okay, great. Let's get rid of this. We have 15 minutes left. Okay, let's get you... Oh, I feel like I keep getting some notifications. I guess this is what happens when you're on pause for so long. Everything starts showing up. Okay, let's get you working on diseases, because it looks like no one else is working on diseases right now. So let's do another research of this. Make sure that never comes back ever again. Oh, I guess we can't. Okay, some of these I was told that you can put gold. All right. What's the other one? It's stomatitis. Sure, we'll work on that. Why not? All right, this animal is hungry. Okay, that's not good. So we're gonna get rid of this for a second so I can actually see what's going on. There's a lot of poop in here too. Do we need to hire another keeper? Ooh, there's so much poop in here. Where is the keeper? Keeper has been requested already. Okay, yeah, maybe we need more keepers. Jeez. Okay. Let's hire some more keepers, I guess. What are you? You're idle. Why are you idle? You have a low workload, too. Okay, well, can we fire you? Because what are you doing if you're idle? How are we meant to do into the exhibit to exhibit? Did I break the path? Is that what's happening? Edit barrier. I could only move you there. I don't understand. I can't move you in the exhibit. What is wrong with this exhibit? Okay, maybe what I should be doing then is editing this barrier and moving the door like somewhere like here. All right, let's try that. Will that fix this issue, or will you just go that way? You will. Okay. Oh, wait, will you go in now? You're walking back now? Okay, well, what is this? This is a keeper hut. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on with this guy, but that's interesting. Caretaker. We definitely need to hire more people, I think. Keeper. Let's hire like 5, maybe. Yes, finally. Okay. We'll go to zoo. We'll hire a couple of more mechanics because we definitely need more. So how about we do 4? Then we'll go to zoo. I know, maybe we're spending too much money. I don't know. But, like, a lot of my workers are all exhausted and stuff. Can't find an accessible keeper hut with space. That's fair. Veterinarian. Let's do 2 more of the vets. And then let's hire, like... Ow! Mortician. Don't stick your... 6. Okay? Look at all that. They're all just cluttered. Okay. Great. They're going in there. They're dealing with this. That's fine. I'm going to hook up an accessible keeper hut. Okay? You know how I'm going to do this? I'm going to connect the keeper hut this way. So, let's get a path. Let's get a staff path. Can we put a keeper path through here? Like, I don't even know. Ugh, come down. I didn't say that was okay. That looks awful. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. And then we'll put some, I don't know, I guess like keeper stuff here. Facilities. So let's go to staff facilities. Let's do an animal trade center over here. Oh yeah, they hate it when there's like stuff over here that's like... So let's go to heat map. Negative impact. Alright, so let's... That's a little high, isn't it? No, I think that's fine. Keeper hut large. A quarantine. Let's do a veterinarian surgery. We gotta do a couple of staff rooms, I think, because we're definitely getting quite a few complaints about this one. A workshop as well. Now that we have a bunch of like mechanics. Obstructed. Actually, I didn't want to do that one because I just realized that's actually the door right there. Research center, maybe? And then let's do another workshop and a veterinarian clinic. Veterinarian surgery, I should say. Okay. That's obstructed. Obstructed. Obstructed, obstructed. This is on the path, so they won't like that very much. We can put that there, though. Alright, now that we've done that, we'll turn this off. This looks ridiculous. I know, it's hovering. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Well, maybe not, but, you know. Who cares? Oh, you're wrong. I forgot about that. Let's get out of here for a second. We'll turn you. Move. There we go. We go back to paths. And we need to delete you and you because we need to make you both more open. Would you be more out? No. There we go. I don't know if you'd trust this as a keeper, but... Oh. We had it. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, and unfortunately I can't like add terrain, but just imagine if we weren't in tutorial, I'd add a bunch of terrain there, but we not right now because who cares? So let's go to work zones and let's edit all this. So we're gonna add all this to what we're looking for. Ooh, Mortish. And then we'll also add that for guest, and she's got the zoomies. Nice. There we go. And you should be for animal and exhibit. And we'll go over here and we'll fix animal and exhibit and staff only because of the talk. No, actually not. That's a lie. It'll just be guest and staff. Actually, I did this wrong, didn't I? But whatever. Wait, why didn't this read this the last time? Because I definitely highlighted these before, right? Strange. Okay. And I've noticed if I press that, nothing will go wrong. All right, let's save this because I have 5 minutes left. Which means we will be ending the stream in 5 minutes. Okay, now I definitely want to make a couple more amenities. We definitely need more trash cans and stuff like that. So let's go to facilities. And we're going to go to all. And we're looking for bin. Perfect. So we're going to put trash recycling. Right about here. Outside of the pathway. And in front of the entrance and exit. We're also going to put it here and here. Oops, not that. Here. And let's put it beside this gulpy right here. And right before we go on the path as well. And then we can probably do definitely a couple on the path. So here and here. Here and here. This is a nice area for it too. So here and here. Here we have a nice viewing spot, I think, for the elephants. So we're definitely going to work on building up this area. So this is what I meant to show you earlier, but I did this pathway. Ooh, I guess I just didn't, you know, because I got caught up in the bears. But, so we've built this, and then this pathway goes all the way this way. There's going to be an exhibit animal here, which I haven't placed yet. This pathway goes to where that was prior. And then we have a nice little walkway over here overlooking the elephants. And then if we continue, this pathway goes over here to near this tran, which look at all these people. Oh my gosh. Are you trying to get off here? What is going on? But yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah. So let's continue making some more bin spaces because we need that. Looks like I already did some on that pathway there. Let's put some here too, because I don't trust y'all. There is going to be another animal over here. I haven't decided which one yet. I'm kind of leaning maybe towards the peafowls. I haven't decided yet because I don't even know. Sometimes certain animals are blocked by the tutorial. So I'm not even sure if it would be possible for me to get a peafowl, but we will definitely see. I can't put anything here because I guess this is too curled. So we'll put some at the top here. And then there is some trash cans there. Perfect. So I think we've kind of caked that pathway with trash cans and bins. Now we're going to do this one. Which this might be a little too curled. Oh no. right here is fine. And then, yeah, we have the pathway there. So I think we've kind of dealt with all the trash cans that we can as far as we possibly can right now. So we're just going to press play. We're going to look at some of ours. Sir, you can't access a keeper. Don't worry. Mechanic research is complete. Transportation rides. Ooh. Okay. An elephant is hungry. Are we having someone look at this? Are they good? Let's save because we've got 54 seconds left. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to call it a stream here because obviously they won't allow me to go back. And I'm probably going to have to keep you guys entertained for like another hour and a half. And it is like 10 o'clock here and I had a very long day. So I'm actually just going to call it a stream here. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next stream. I'm definitely going to post on Tuesday what we're streaming this week. And I will be going back to the herbs, I promise. But thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I am the host of Sarah's Spare Corner, and Sarah's Spare Corner encompasses gaming, as well as arts, crafts, and various different forms of creativity. Additionally, I like sharing theories, concepts, and ideas as I am a philosophy major, and when I'm not poor, I might travel places and I might post about it. But thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you have a lovely evening.